Today we're going to discover Europe, this continent that I have no idea about, being Italian. This is Europe Explain Whiteness. Okay, I mean, I'm the whitest motherfucker you can find, so who better than me for the job? Let's go.
White people, we might not have the pass, but we got the food, the culture, the privilege.
And the advertisement, right?
White people, we might not have the pass, but we got the food, the culture, the privilege. We even got a whole region of the world named after us. Well, the other day, a map that's been going around the internet for a
Okay, wait. White. Okay, Italy is cousin. Fuck, I can't say it. Cuisine. Too good to be white. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I do agree to that. The Spanish cuisine is really good. Too Asian to be white. What the fuck? Too oppressed to be white. Didn't commit enough war crimes to be white. Wait, what is this? Ah, okay, this one is the... Too Asian plus cuisine too good. That's such a funny map. Wait, let me move a little bit.
a few months or so was brought to my attention, and frankly I think in some places it's completely wrong. When it comes to some regions, this shit is more inaccurate and misinformed than a 4chan user talking about women. Okay, this shit is completely wrong. To start off, I'm gonna add a couple extra categories, right? Firstly, beige. This is for countries that need a little bit of differentiation from whatever this shit is, you know? They got a bit of flavor, they got a bit of spice. And then also mega 9000 white boy level. These are people who are like so white they don't even count as white. They're their own thing. Looking at them is like staring into a
there's a word for it. It's called albino.
floodlight. Okay, it's gonna hurt your eyes for hours, and you'll be seeing them when you blink for days to come. Right, I'm gonna start off in the UK. Wales, you guys would be in the ultra 9000 white boy category. I mean, you guys eat this shit and have more sheep than humans.
What is
However,
that?
I'll give it them. They were viciously colonized, culturally cleansed, and enslaved into lives of coal shoveling misery. So I think it's only fair to give them the too oppressed to be white, despite half the population being whiter than white itself. Scotland, I know you guys had it like terrible back then as well, but haggis, lake monsters, these hats, this music. Look, I'm not gonna give you
so good
9000 white boy status, but you guys are at least going green, I can't lie. England, yeah, okay, I know it goes without saying. Extremely fucking white. Too white for its own good sometimes, some might say. But I've got to play devil's advocate for a second, because, you know, in the past this country did some white boy things that now mean, where in Europe can you get the best, spiciest bolty? Brum, where in Europe can you get the most flavorful, well-spiced curry goat? South London. Where does the best rap, jazz, matter of fact, any music in Europe come from? England. And for that reason, I gotta give it a beige. Northern Ireland. Yeah, I think you four guys are pretty white, honestly. Not much more
approximately
to say.
four.
And the original poster got Ireland right. I agree, obviously.
Enjoy a few pints with the lads tonight. Up the Ra.
Up the Ra, Nigel. I mean,
So let's move on to mainland Europe. But before we get into that, are you fed up with dropping all your cards and money whenever you go rummaging through your pockets? Or are you fed up with spending ages sifting through your bulky old-fashioned wallet looking for the right card? Well, you, my friend, need an extra
how many
wallet,
cards do you have?
Half the size of conventional wallets, but carry over 13 cards and cash securely. Reason 2, extra wallets allow you to access all your cards at the click of a button with their signature trigger mechanism. Reason 3, they've got built-in RFID blocking which protects you from data theft and wireless skimming. Reason 4, they're made of environmentally friendly materials like vegan Italian leather and space-grade aluminium. You ain't breaking that. I mean, look at this drop test, still in pristine condition. And reason 5, if you're like me and you're constantly losing all your stuff even within your own room, then fear not. Extra's efficient solar-powered tracking device lets you track your wallet's location from your phone. Man, where I put my wallet?
Crazy. You get your wallet stolen and you can still find it back. What the hell?
Thank God, man, I was gonna be late, you know. Now, I know this already sounds amazing, and you're probably gonna go buy one of these anyway, but I got the cherry on the top of the cake. I got a deal you will not be able to turn down. Use my coupon code GEOPOD, all caps, for 30% off. Go grab one now, and I know you want to. So the Benelux area, obviously, white person central. I mean, so white, in fact, that every Christmas they like to bring out some questionable traditions. Somehow though, Luxembourg got away
Is that
with the
real?
didn't committing
What
of
the
war
hell?
crimes card. Bruh, they were out in the fucking Congo doing that shit too, okay? Oh, suddenly all the
Really?
Luxembourgish citizens
didn't
have
know that.
long-term memory problems, huh? Blame it all on the Belgians, huh? For those of you who don't know, the Belgian Congo occupation is statistically the worst act of genocide in all of history since Genghis Khan, and Luxembourg's generals and secret army officials were all out there loving it, okay? Yeah, didn't commit enough war crimes, my ass. If anything, they should be considered worse than anyone else, since, you know, Belgium was given that land to control. Luxembourg wasn't given shit. They, by choice, were out there begging for a slice of the pie. That pie's filling being 10 million innocent human
That's
casualties.
crazy.
I think I can safely color that one in green, you know. France, yeah.
I don't know much about. I mean, I knew something like that. I knew there was some apologies from the Belgian government. Not, I think it was pretty recent, this thing, but I don't know too much about it. If you want, we can check out a video learning more about it.
Adds up. I've been a couple times. None of those times did I eat anything even minorly spicy. I did, however, eat snails, moldy cheese, plain bread, you know, official.
Wait, what is that?
I did, however, eat snails, moldy cheese.
That moldy cheese looks so fucking good. Why didn't I try that when I was in France?
Plain bread, you know, official white boy territory we're talking. Germany, fairly accurate.
I love that one! Oh my god! Yodeling! Yodeling! Oh my god, I love the yodeling. Such a cool music.
At least they got currywurst. And you also got to take into account the massive Turkish population that single-handedly votes
7
Erdogan
million.
in every single election, despite not even slightly
Bruh.
being affected by their man-crush literally collapsing Turkey through mismanagement and his genius financial policy known as cash bonfires. Anyway, Austria, Switzerland. Hey, look, man, anywhere that charges you 30 quid for a fucking Burger King automatically goes into this category. And I know Austria isn't quite as expensive as Switzerland, but
It's not that expensive. I've just been to Vienna. It's not that expensive. Because just like any other capital in Europe, I would say. You can even find better deals than most capitals of Europe. Actually, I really thought it was really expensive by reading the internet, but it wasn't.
my entire perception of Austria is it's where all the trust fund kids from Solihull go skiing. Plus they had Mozart and they also had that talented painter.
Yeah.
Italy, I can't argue with that. When I was in Milan a month ago, I ate pizza literally for every single meal. And look, man, there's just no way the guy who made that shit didn't have some massive, bushy, dark eyebrows. I could taste the passion. I could taste the flavor. I could taste the culture that could only be transmitted into the food by a chef with some decent eyebrows. And they put Vatican City in green, valid, but then they put San Marino in red. Like, bro, tell me what food from San Marino you with so
Piadina,
heavy that
yes.
you're changing these people's deserved ethnicity. Bro, I look up San Marino food. What the is this? They have 0% tax. That's literally the only reason anyone would ever go to San Marino. You already know.
Yeah, but you know, it's not easy to get the residence in San Marino. Especially the citizenship is really, 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 really hard. You gotta marry someone from there or you're never gonna get that citizenship. And I know for a fact it's not easy for a business to be started in San Marino. They're not too welcoming. Maybe it would be easy to find yourself a job there, but if you want to go there with the intention of not paying taxes, I mean, I think you better go to Monaco if you have money, for sure, or
What
Andorra.
category San Marino are going in, man.
Malta.
Spain is accurate, I think, especially since a big portion of its territories were Islamic and settled by Arabs from the
700s to the 1400s.
And yeah, I know they did all that shit back then, but you gotta factor in, these guys had the biggest fall off of all time. They had dictators, they had civil wars. I mean, bruh, they're basically an honorary Balkan country at this point, you know? However, I am just gonna have to beige out this little bit here for obvious reasons. Also, these guys counted Liechtenstein in their map and not Gibraltar. It's like the last grasp of the British Empire, a fortress of whiteness. I swear that fucking rock is more British than Britain itself, and some of the food is even fucking worse than in the mainland. So obviously it's getting that San Marino treatment, man. Andorra's gonna get a hard green. Like, the entire country is built around shopping. The capital is one gigantic mall. It's like the mailbox of Europe, full of white people getting ripped off. Portugal, fair. I literally just can't argue.
Pastel de nata.
It's about the best thing to be invented
pastel
since
de nata.
civilization itself. And I know the monks who invented it had some bushy-ass non-Caucasian eyebrows, man. They had to. You can taste it. Okay, on
So
to the
good.
Nordic countries, starting with Sweden. And you know...
Bro, but wait.
You can taste it. Okay, on to the
Going
Nordic
too fast. Ah, the cuisine. But I mean, yeah, that's just the cuisine thing. So white only these ones. Okay. Yeah, that seems fair though, yeah.
Starting with Sweden. And you know, I'm not gonna say bro didn't do his research before making the map, but like, it might kinda be off a little bit here. I'll happily take it, you know? All I'm saying though, if fucking San Marino got red, Sweden should at least get a pink, because literally every other Nordic country just makes bad Swedish food and calls it their own. So we're definitely the cuisine goats of the region. But if I'm gonna be honest, the competition isn't massive.
Ah, that's not
think you guys
true.
know-
Bro, wait,
Oh,
what? What the fuck was that? Norway. Ah, come on, Finnish food. The candies from Finland are the best. Even the snacks, the chocolate, the phaser one. Oh my god, was so good. And I still haven't tried the actual Finnish food. I only tried the snacks, but they were all so good. Salmiakki. Oh my god, I miss salmiakki. Fuck. If anyone wants to send it to me, I'll give him my address. I miss salmiakki so much.
I think you guys
Bro,
know what's
Iceland.
coming for Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland. I still remember that year when they did so well in the Euro Cup. Oh my god. It started to circulate so many documentaries showing the cuisine of Iceland. I mean, we should dedicate an entire video because it was something unbelievable. Doesn't even start to describe it. I mean, they eat food that I didn't even think it was edible. You know, it's crazy what Icelandic people eat. But you know, if you can do it, whatever. I mean, they all look strong and full of energy, so it's good for them.
Land, don't you? I mean, you have to be the whitest shade of white possible. You have to have ascended paleness as a civilization to eat this fucking shit, to willingly live amongst active volcanoes, to consider 15 degrees a hot day. I actually think Iceland is the whitest country in the world. Straight up. Shortly followed by Norway. These guys need a color
After this video, it will be renamed to Whiteland.
change for sure. They invented black metal, which contrary to the name is about the whitest music you could ever possibly imagine. Also, every single man over the age of 30 in Norway looks like this. The aura fall off has to be studied. This really what hydroelectric power plant money does to a man. And look, they got spooky churches, they got gas and oil, they got shit tons of money, and they keep it all to themselves. I like how they classed Hungary as too Asian to be white, and they ignored the fact that Finns are like Hungarians with just slightly less spicy food. Plus, when they absolutely murked the Russians back then, the Finns, they were using some crazy guerrilla tactics. Further proof they've got some Eastern intelligence going on, you know? Also, I think Finland has a hand in popularizing trap music, okay? If Future didn't have a Nokia brick, would he have been able to sell or buy paraphernalia like he did? No. And And if he didn't sell or buy paraphernalia like he did, DS2 probably would have come out sounding very differently. And who invented Nokia bricks? Exactly. And because food definitely can't have a say in this outcome, I'm gonna color them in beige/blue. Okay, Czechoslovakia. I'm not an expert, honestly, though one thing I know is in Slovakia they drink
just being there.
rotten milk by choice instead of normal milk. You should have seen the look of horror on my face when it blobbed out into my fucking tea. And I know Czechians get really angry and throw a hissy fit if you call them Eastern European, as opposed to beautiful civilized German boys. Plus, it's full of Airbnbs and bold British men looking for cheap So, respectfully, I'm giving them both a beige. All of this bit is fair-ish. I'm not gonna change it much for now. Only thing, Hungary's food needs to be acknowledged, because that shit actually goes crazy.
Yo, the first time I tried goulash, I was hungry too, that's the thing, but my body went into...
I haven't been to Ukraine, but I tried the goulash in Prague. Oh my god. And they said the one in Hungary it's even better. I'm not sure. That's what people say. It's spicier. The one in Czech Republic wasn't spicy at all. I definitely want to try. I mean, Hungarian food, I heard so much good stuff about it, so I definitely want to try it.
To shock, bro. I ate all that shit. It is the best food in Europe.
The OP acknowledging Bulgarian cuisine and not Hungary's cuisine is psychotic behavior. Legit, the only thing I saw in Bulgaria that wasn't just renamed Greek food was cabbage stuffed in peppers. Bruh. Yeah, we can remove those red lines, bro. Sorry. Also, the original poster's got some weird take about Croatia. Every Balkan country is labeled as too oppressed, apart from Croatia. You think they should be oppressed more, bruh? What does this mean? I don't get it. But yeah, aside from that, Balkans is pretty standard. Obviously, the food is fucking goated. Obviously, they are oppressed. But you gotta remember, they are the ones oppressing each other. You know?
Oh my god.
Obviously, Greece is valid. Making me lose my train of thought just thinking about it. Although I'd put some yellow stripes in there considering the
Greek food
current
is so
state
good.
of the country, you know. Turkey cuisine, fucking amazing. Also, I know this video is probably gonna get mass reported and sent to Erdogan, but I don't think it should be controversial to say Turkey is an Asian country.
I mean, there's a part of Turkey that is geographically in Europe, and there's a part that is geographically in Asia. So I will say, if you say that Turkey is both an Asian and a European country, should be the correct answer. But who am I to judge?
Then we're on to the Caucasus. Well, Georgia is the only one really in question here. And you know, I had to get the expert Gatsu to break it down on this one. I mean, I know we'll have an interesting take on it because, on God, I've heard this guy swear Georgians are white and also swear Georgians aren't white in the same sentence before.
Georgia, you have to stop. Your food too good. Your language too swag. Your weed is too loud. They'll call you Asian. Georgians are not white because our food is too good. One time I tried fish and chips in Malta. Then you compare to this food.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta be an asshole, right? I mean, why would you want to go to a country? I mean, it's like me going to, let's take for example, I don't know, whatever is a place that I can't expect. You know, maybe I go to Turkey and order a pasta carbonara, and then I will show you the picture that it looks like shit. No way! I mean, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Why you go to Malta to order fish and chips? Come on, in Malta they are so good at making deftira. There is some type of some type of pizza that they make. It's a little bit different. That they are so good at making rabbit food. There are some other foods that I don't remember from Malta, but the cuisine in Malta is really, really good. The fuck do you go there and order fish and chips? Then you do it in England. You don't do it in fucking Malta. It's not because it was a former colony they must be the best chef of fish and chips. Are you kidding me? It's like me, when I go abroad, I don't order pasta. Come on. I don't order pizza and expect it to be like Italian. What the fuck? Bro, this channel's... I wouldn't subscribe to a channel that says something like that. Come on.
given to us straight by gods, 100% satisfaction rate, this good weather, and you realize you cannot be related to Germans at all. Also, our language is not related to any other language at all. For example, it's not related to Latin, but as a counter argument, I think not being related to Italians makes us even more white. Honestly, Georgians just look like any other South Europeans or French people, like Quebecois as well, but Orthodox Christian instead of Catholic. So instead of we counter argument to that is it only applies when the beard is shaved. If I haven't shaved in like 2 weeks, I might as well be a Mujahideen fighter instead of Justin Trudeau. Also, there are some countries that are just unbelievably white, like fucking Iceland, and they're like relatively nobody is white. Bro, if I went to Iceland, I might as well be from Sudan to them, bro. But being Georgian grants you a lot of things. It grants you good food and the ability to switch races. I wanna be white, I shave my beard. I want to be an anti-American freedom fighter in the Middle East. You got that too, brother.
What the
Just
fuck?
grow your beard. A lot of people also have the question whether Georgia is in Europe or Asia, and the answer is both. It's a transcontinental country, so it is both in Eastern Europe and West Asia. If you go on Wikipedia, Google, or anywhere, you will also see this. But culture-wise, religion-wise,
This
and
is a region of the
everything-wise,
United
Georgia
States.
is more European, and people identify as Europeans too. I have not heard a single Georgian identify as Asian or something, because the closest people to us religiously and culturally are Europeans. It's sort of like the Estonia situation, you know, where they identify each other more with Nordics and not the Baltics, because they're not like the Baltics at all. But the difference is Georgia does actually have territory in Europe, unlike Estonia, which doesn't have any territory in the Nordics. We are on the Council of Europe. Any chart we are in, we get categorized as Europe. We're in the process of joining the European Union too, bro. What more do I have to do? So putting us in the same discussion.
I mean, why is he saying all this? Whoever said that Georgia shouldn't be in Europe, or whoever threw shit at Georgia? I mean, I don't know. What the fuck? Never had anything against Georgia. I don't know why all this passion defending Georgia.
As Asian countries like Jordan or something is just insane to me and doesn't make any sense. Also, while recording this vid, I don't know what Leo has said, but I hope he mentioned that Icelanders are like the whitest people to ever fucking step foot on earth.
Okay, so after watching this video, I learned that everyone hates Iceland because they're too white. And they eat weird food, and I don't know, for some reason they feel like they have to defend Georgia. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know Georgia had so many wars, you know, and conflicts in that area of the world, but I didn't know that most European people would be against them. That's used to be. I don't know. Let me know more about it, because I never had anything against Georgia. So that comes as a surprise that someone has to create a channel defending its country from European. So I don't know. That's why I do these videos, because I want to acquire new knowledge about my continent. Many things I didn't know, especially the Belgian one in Congo. I didn't know it was so bad. I knew there was something going on of Belgium in Congo, but I didn't know it was that bad. So yeah, I don't know. Just let me know down in the comments if you want me to check out more videos from this channel. This one was really nice. I already subscribed and liked the video. So just make your suggestion and I will be reacting to it soon. See ya!